Red Black Expat. Red Black Expat.
The game is so slow, but I remain sick.
Hello everybody, this is Red Black, and I'm back with another Jacuzzi Chronicles. And this is Jacuzzi Chronicles number 7. And I'm going to try, like I said before, to do a Jacuzzi Chronicles at least once a month to talk about different subjects, whatever you guys request. And I actually had a special request from one of my mentors, and they really asked me my opinions and thoughts on relationships and dating in the Philippines and things that expats should be wary of. So I'm going to say a couple of things that, to help you guys, if you decide to become an expat, to be watching out for. Watch out for the traps. Basically, some of the same traps that you may find in the West when dealing with women. I did a Jacuzzi Chronicles previously about women, but this one is specifically going to be about dating women in the Philippines, and not the good part. I'm going to go towards the negative aspects. I love Filipinas, but still women are women. So you have to really watch out, because they do have some unscrupulous people out here in the world that will prey on expats, especially those guys that have retired, have worked all of their life to save their money, trying to, live a second life, to do things to make themselves feel more like a man that they probably haven't felt living in America due to the culture there. So I'm really going off of the cuff. I don't have anything scripted as usual. So this is basically coming straight from my mind to you guys. And I'm just going to point out a couple of things to watch out for that I found since I've been living in the Philippines that can happen. Okay, one thing to watch out for is that woman who comes up to you and strikes up a conversation and really wants to get to know you. Most Filipinas won't do that. They really will want you to approach them first. Usually the females that will approach you will mainly probably be older women, ex-bar girls, older single mothers, or women who are looking for that barang, as they call them, that guy that AFAM that they can sink their teeth into to get pesos out of, to twerk on his emotions, as they say. The reason that you have to watch out for that one is because they are a chameleon. They will come sweet, nice, caring, and all of that. And then once you get to know them, then they would start asking for money, or they would nickel and dime you to death. They won't ask you for money right away. They'll ask you for little bits and pieces. They'll be like, if they have children, they'll say, oh, my child needs some school supplies, or they need a uniform for school, or they would ask money to help their parents or brothers or sisters or something. Will say, I need to send my mother 500 pesos, 1,000 pesos, or however much to get some rice, or they need some gas for their stove, or my phone is broke, can you get me another one? I need money to get back and forth to do whatever, to get back to the province to see my family. I don't have any money, can you help me? Little things like that. So you have to watch out for those types, because they are out here preying on men. The second one that you have to watch out for are bar girls. Do not date bar girls. They, like you say, you can take them out of the bar, but you can't take the bar out of the girl. Now, there are some exceptions because you do have women that may have not had any other choice and they looked at it as the easy way out and they went to the bar and they worked for some time. And unfortunately, women do this and men can accept them if the woman changes, because most of the time an elderly man wouldn't be expecting to get a young virgin. And truth be told, most of the Filipinos here, they have relations at young ages, and there are a lot of single mothers here in the Philippines, so be aware of that. And a lot of, I just have to put the pedal to the metal, that a lot of the Filipino guys, they leave the girl after they do what they're gonna do, and unfortunately the women who are love struck, it's the same thing that happens in America. They go for the Chad Tyrone, the Pookie, the Ray Ray, but here we call them the Bong Bong. So it's the same scenario. All of the women want that young guy. And then after they have that child, then they look for the older guy as the fall guy. They want to get settled and they're looking for that security, and then they're looking for, financial help for their child and or their family. But back to the bar girl thing. Most bar girls, if you're with them, it's just like being with a pro in the States. They just want your loot. There is no emotions involved, so don't fool yourself thinking that there are. And things to watch out for if they aren't a bar girl is, say for instance, if you meet a woman, and of course these Filipinos, they love their social media. So if she's reluctant to give you her Facebook, her Messenger, if she only gives you WhatsApp, if she does not let you know precisely where she lives, or she does not want to introduce you to her family, or other red flags that may pop up, chances are that she has a relationship with someone, or that she, is embarrassed of you because her family would not approve of you, or she just wants to play the field and be able to get as many foreigners as possible without you knowing. A lot of the Filipinos are online and they're doing things to make money and have guys send them money online without the men ever coming to the Philippines. So that's another thing that you have to be aware of. So in closing, my suggestion would be for foreigners who are expats specifically, is to vet the woman properly. Do not let her move in with you. Do not give her money. Make sure that she looks at you as the prize and not the wallet. The thing is, you can live great here in the Philippines, but you have to make the women respect you. You have to make them treat you the same way that they would treat a Filipino man, with assets, meaning that you're not going to be taken advantage of. Once you expat to the Philippines, you start thinking like a Filipino man. And if the woman does not look at you and respect you as a Filipino man, and she's looking at you as an American, then that's a problem. Because if you are a Filipino man, she's going to live in the means that you grant her. She's not going to be asking you for money. She's not going to be talking about you taking care of her family with substantial amounts of money. It's okay to give money to the family, but don't think that you have to be giving this woman hundreds of thousands of pesos a month just to be with you. If she's like that, most definitely she's not really into you. If she's not working, which basically you should try to get a Filipina who's working, that way she can have her own money, because women respect what they work for. If you give women money, they tend to not respect it and they would just blow it. So it's best to get a Filipina who's working a decent, honest job, who knows the value of money, and who's willing to let you be the leader in the relationship. Watch how she treats other Filipinos. If she looks down on other Filipinos because she thinks that now that she's with you and she has this money that you're providing her, that she's high and mighty, that's a form of narcissism. Watch out for that, fellas. Watch and see if she's on her phone constantly. Watch and see how she acts around her friends. And matter of fact, does she take you around her friends? That's another red flag to look out for. So that's why I say vet these women properly, just like you would in America. Because the thing is, you wouldn't get with an American woman and then just hand money over to her just because you're infatuated with her. And my saying is, don't be red pill in the West just to become blue pill in the East. Game recognize game. These women, they are westernized a lot, but you can still find some traditional lovely Filipinas here. The thing is that you have to vet. And that's basically the best advice that I can give for foreign expats who come to the Philippines. Well, I'm going to cut this off because I don't want it to be too long, but I would still like you guys to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share if you like, tell a friend, and this is Red Black, and I'll get back with you later. Peace.
Red Black Expat. Red Black Expat.
The game is so slow, but I remain sick.